Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your December tarot forecast. I feel like there's a lot of profound change happening for you, okay? I also feel like there's the end of a lot of cycles. We're getting very close to the new calendar year. So this is an opportunity for us to really understand how we don't want to be moving into this next chapter, this new year. It's like, I feel like your values, your ideas of what you want for yourself, your like how you work, what you focus your energy, time, money on, how you've been investing your time, energy, money. Like this feels very reflective, and it makes sense because we will have Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. You are opposite Capricorn. So there's maybe some like tension that will be building because you're noticing how many things about your life you want to change. And maybe it's your habits, your behaviors, but it feels bigger. It feels more like your systems, your structures, your foundations, like how you move through life, how you show up in relationships, what you need from other people in your relationships. I feel like there's a lot of this idea. I have a lot of planets in Cancer, so I get it. And I'm like running like a huge company. I'm doing like a lot of things and like managing a lot of people. Like I get this idea that I need to be everywhere all the time for everyone. And I feel like that also stems from my like Cancerian energy, okay? Like this idea that you need to take care of everything and you need to take care of everyone and you need to make sure that everything is working out and everyone is feeling good and everyone, but then you forget about yourself or you're not taking care of yourself. It's like that is a quick way to like burn out, and you're just gonna be like, you're gonna have like no energy. So I feel like you're now understanding how you've been managing your life up until now and how many people have been maybe draining you without you even realizing or without them intentionally trying to drain you. I feel like they have just expected that you are ready for support at all times, or that you are always good for feedback and advice, which I mean, you are, I'm sure, but like, you don't need to try to solve everything for everyone. You don't need to try to answer everything for everyone. And that is amplified if you are running a household, if you are in an intimate relationship and you're trying to take care of your partner's needs all the time and maybe they're struggling, or if you're running a business, or if you're managing people at work or doing something. Like, I feel like there's this overall energy of just getting lost in everything that's happening. So we can't continue to work like that. This Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is going to really ask you to reflect on and review and reassess all the things in your life, the habits, the behaviors, the daily practices, how you've been investing your time, energy, money, etc. Like, you have an opportunity now to really sort of review how that feels. Like, if you continue doing what you've been doing, like, is this feeling like it's gonna satisfy you? Is it going to work out for you? Like, I wanna say no. Not because you don't have the skills, not because you don't have the capacity, not because you're doing something wrong, but this overall energy of like, you just don't wanna continue working like that. You don't wanna continue to engage in, like, you don't want to be involved in all these situations all the time and feel fully responsible to help everyone about everything, like this overwhelming obligation. And I feel like you've been maybe carrying that for a long time, and maybe that is also rooted because you've been trying to prove your worth. You've been trying to show people that you care because maybe you grew up and you felt like other people don't care about you, and you would never want other people to feel like that. So you always want to make sure that, like, are you okay? It's like, for example, and this happened to me today. Like, another person that I work with, they were doing something. It was their own personal thing. They were on their phone trying to figure out something like connected to an email, whatever. And they were just like, ah. And I immediately was like, what's up? Do you need help? Like, can I do something? And then I'm thinking, this has nothing to do with me. I don't need to help them. I don't need to figure it out for them. Like, I have a to-do list of a million things to do, and I'm sitting here still trying to help this person figure out something about their email. It's like, and I love that person. I'm just thinking, I don't need to do everything for everyone all the time. And it's like my natural capacity. It's my natural go-to response to support, to help. But like in that help, in that support, I oftentimes will forget about my needs and what I need for myself to be healthy. And I feel like that is the full understanding now, where we're just like noticing that like some relationships, some people, some commitments, some projects, whatever, we're just like, this is not really helping me take care of myself. This is not really helping me move forward. This is not really and like maybe it feels nice, maybe it feels exciting, maybe sometimes that person or that job or that relationship, project, whatever, maybe there's moments that we like, there's things about it that we enjoy, but it's like if I were to actually disconnect and back up and look at it all, is this actually helping me feel fully satisfied about my contribution and what I'm getting back from this exchange? Or am I feeling a little bit drained? Am I doubting myself? Am I second guessing things? It's like, am I feeling nervous? Am I feeling overwhelmed? And like, this is the kind of review and reflection that I think we just need to do. I also feel like there's a lot of alone time. Like, we need a lot of alone time, and we need to not feel bad about asking other people to do their own thing. It's like, take care of your own shit. I'm sorry I've been supporting you for so long, but like, I can't continue to support you like this. This dynamic needs to change if we're going to continue to be together or work together or whatever. If I'm contributing to this situation, I'm telling you now, this situation has not been healthy for me, and I'm noticing that now. So I'm going to change my contribution. And if you can't accept that, then that's fine. Then like, I guess we need to part ways or whatever. And that's beautiful. But you have this world card, you have this 8 of swords. I feel like this overwhelming thought of like, what if you don't take care of yourself? Then what if? That's a worse what if, instead of like, what if I stop contributing so much? What are they going to do? What are they going to say? What are they going to think? What are they going to feel? It doesn't matter. How do you feel? What do you think? What do you need? It's not about these other people. And like this 8 of swords is like, we get stuck in like trying to figure out what everyone else needs and how to contribute to them to make them more comfortable, but then we're uncomfortable during that process. So it's like, this is just bullshit. And I feel like a lot of us are maybe, and I say us because again, like I have a lot of like my, whatever, I have like 4 or 5 planets in Cancer. So like, I'm very Cancerian energy. Like I have the King of Swords here. I have the Queen of Swords here. It's like, we know what we need, but oftentimes we don't prioritize it. We put it down here and we prioritize everything else for other people. So now with this King and Queen of Swords, it's time for us to say like, no, I need these things. This is what I need. And if you can't give me that, then that's fine, but I can't continue to contribute in the same way that I've been doing it because it's not healthy for me. Or I'm not feeling heard. I'm not feeling respected. I'm not feeling like I have enough time for myself to recharge, to like, you know, enjoy life or whatever. It's like I'm suggesting something and it gets shut down, or I want to do something and you take it over, or you do it wrong and then I have to get involved and try to fix it. It's just like, I feel like we're in this loop and it's getting frustrating. I also just feel like we're frustrated with ourselves because we know we want to make a change and we haven't done it yet. We have this Death card, we have the Moon reversed, we have the Chariot reversed. Like, there's a lot of deep transformation happening, and I don't think that you're going to get all of your answers right now, but you also have this Fool card and Temperance, and I feel like this is about healing the mind, healing the body. You also have 3 cards here of rest, of slowing down, of taking time for yourself to be alone and to just think and to feel and to just process everything that's happening. Mercury will be retrograde very soon. If you want support, I have a workshop for that will be available when Mercury goes retrograde. You can find it on my website. But like, there's been a lot happening. We just had the first full moon after eclipse season. So we're now in a new chapter. We're in a new book. And that full moon was asking us to understand what still needs to change. We need to be dropping and clearing a lot of energies. We need to be cutting cords and tying things up. And maybe you don't need to cut the cord today, but you need to start thinking about what needs to change, either about this situation or you need to remove yourself from that situation and disconnect. So this is an opportunity for us to reflect on that, to think about that. This Gemini full moon that we just passed was very helpful for giving us other options And that's the whole idea about this full moon. Well, I'm not going to get into it. I have a full moon workshop. If you haven't watched it yet, you can pay whatever you want. Like pay $1. I don't care, but go watch it because we need to clear our energy. We need to understand how to work with this energy and how to be supported. The other thing is my 2024 tarot forecast is now available for pre-order, okay? It's bundled with the astrology calendar. These products are fucking incredible. This is the lowest price that you will ever get them at, okay? So you can pre-order it now. Everything's on my website. I'll try to tag some of the workshops and things in the bottom of this reels. I'll see you very soon, Cancer. You're good, but just like take some time for yourself, okay? Slow down, chill, like you've got this. Send this to another friend, share it on your Instagram story. These are free. I support you, you support me. I love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao.